Assalamualaikum. My name is Nur Uzma. Today I will be presenting about the brief overview of Intel Malaysia and how it's managed key aspect of International Human Resource Management or IHRM. Intel Malaysia, established in 1972 in Penang, is one of the Intel Corporation's largest overseas operations. With advanced facilities in Penang and Kulim, it plays a crucial role in Intel global supply chains, focusing on assembly, testing, R&D, product design, and also manufacturing. It is strategic location connected closely with Intel site in the US, Ireland, and also Vietnam. The person that we choose to interview for this assignment project is Miss Maya Sarah, the Intel Human Resource Management Officer. There are four major dimensions of IHRM at Intel. First, labor relation. Intel ensures smooth operation by adhering the global labor standard and ethical practices such as RBA Code of Conduct and its own human rights principle. Local HR team ensure compliance with country-specific labor law to avoid disputes and maintain harmony. Second, global talent management. Intel identify and nurture top talent through a strategic initiative like its RISE 2030 strategy, which promote inclusive hiring and leadership development across region, ensuring a future-ready and diverse workforce. Third is compensation management. Intel use a total reward approach like balancing base salary initiative and it benefit all tailored to local economic condition and legal requirement while staying aligned with the global standards. Lastly, Intel tackle general IHRM challenges like cultural diversity, expatriate management, and regulatory differences through the decentralized HR model.
Hello and Assalamualaikum. My name is Nuria Batrisha binti Muhammad Fikri with metric number 2212400396. Today I will share key findings from our interview on Intel's international labour relations. First, Intel face major challenges with different labour law across countries. They must adjust their HR policies locally to stay compliant and avoid legal risks. Second, cultural differences impact communication styles, work-life expectation, and management relationship. Intel's need cultural sensitivity and flexibility in HR approach. Third, time zone gaps and language barrier makes global coordination difficult. Intel tackle this through digital tools, multilingual training, and promoting clear communication. Fourth, Intel manage labor law and union through local HR teams and strong engagement with trade unions and government agencies. This help prevent conflict and strike. Finally, Intel balance global HR policies with local adaptation to handle legal conflict across region, ensuring both consistency and compliance. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. My name is Nur Zaril Izara binti Amran with metric numbers 2212400435. Based on our interview with Ms. Maya from Intel, we identified three key findings. Firstly, for recruitment and development, Intel used localized hiring strategies including collaboration with Unimap. They also provide continuous training, mentorship programs, and regular performance review to support employee growth. Second, when managing a diverse talent pool, cultural diversity is embraced. Although there are challenges such as differences in communication style, work ethic, and time zone, these are manageable with strong teamwork and mutual respect. Lastly, Intel has several successful initiatives like ERG that promote inclusion, Intel University for continuous learning and flexible work arrangement that support global collaboration. This strategy shows Intel's strong commitment to managing and developing global talent effectively.
In Intel International Compensation Management, according to Ms. Maya, Intel uses a hybrid strategy. This means they apply both global standard and local adjustment. For example, salaries are not the same everywhere, like Malaysia as low-cost country and the US as a high-cost country. This helps them set fair salaries based on local expenses. They also use COLA, which stands for Cost of Living Adjustment. This protects employees from inflation. There are some challenges faced by expatriates. For example, they face higher living costs, complex tax, and healthcare issues. Intel solves this by giving special allowance, tax help, and health insurance to support expatriates.
Next, I will continue with the findings of international HRM challenges for overall. So today I will discuss the challenges in international human resources management, particularly as highlighted by Ms. Maya inside at Intel. One major issue is managing diverse labor laws across different countries. Companies like Intel must create HR policies that are both consistent globally and compliant with local regulation. For example, while Europe countries have strict dismissal procedures, the US follows an employment at will model, and ASEAN countries may have unique collective labor practices. This challenge underscores the need for a balance between standardization and localization. A global HR framework provides guidelines. Local HR specialists play a critical role in adapting these policies to fit regional legal context and cultural expectations. Ultimately, local responsive often takes precedence in practice, making flexibility essential for effective global HRM.
Intel Global HR strategy shows a strong alignment between international standards and local needs. However, there's a room for improvement. We recommend enhancing legal compliance through a centralized knowledge platform, strengthening the cross-cultural communication via tailored onboarding program, and supporting expatriate through a dedicated global expatriate support hub. Additionally, Intel can reinforce the ethical accountability by appointing the regional ethic ambassador. This improvement will help Intel stay competitive, inclusive, and resilient in the evolving global landscape.
Moving on with self-reflection, from our interview with Ms. Maya, we gained valuable real-world insight into how international labor relations are managed in multinational companies like Intel. Before this, our understanding was mostly theoretical, focused on labor law and trade unions. But through the interview, we learned how complex it really is to manage HR across different countries, each with unique legal and cultural requirements. One key takeaway was the importance of hiring local HR experts who understand national laws and workplace norms. We also saw how proactive communication with governments and unions help prevent conflict and maintain stability. The interview helped us realize that international labor relations aren't just about legal compliance. They are about building trust, adapting global policy locally, and maintaining clear communications. This experience has deepened our understanding of what HR professionals face globally, and this lesson will be valuable for us in the future, especially if we join multinational organizations. Thank you.
Through our interview with Ms. Maya, we gained real insight into how Intel managed global talent effectively. One of the main highlights was Intel localized recruitment strategy, where they recruit through their website and collaborate with local universities. We also learned that Intel emphasized continuous employee development. Employees receive regular technical training, and new staff are assigned a mentor or a buddy to help them. Despite working in diverse environment, Ms. Maya shared that challenges like different communication styles and time zones do exist but are manageable through teamwork and mutual respect. Lastly, she shared successful initiatives such as Employee Resources Group (ERG), the Intel University Program, and flexible work arrangement, all of which reflect Intel's commitment to inclusivity, development, and work-life balance.
From this interview, I learned a lot about how real HR practice work across countries. Before this, most of what I learned came from textbook and class. But Ms. Maya helped me understand how companies follow local labor law while keeping their global HR targets. One thing I found interesting is how they balance fairness with flexibility using their hybrid compensation management model. This supports both the company's needs and employee satisfaction. I also realized that HR plays a key role globally to ensure smooth global operations and work cultures.
Moving to reflection. In reflecting on my learning from the discussion with Ms. Maya, I gained valuable insight into the competencies of international HRM. I realized the importance of balancing local adaptation with global standards. Ms. Maya emphasized that employing local HR specialists is vital for navigating diverse labor laws and ensuring cultural sensitivity. This reinforced my understanding that successful global HRM relies not just on transferring policies but also on understanding local context. Throughout the interview processes, I faced challenges in crafting questions that elicit meaningful responses. This experience highlighted the need for adaptability and strong communication skills in international HRM. Overall, this reflection deepens my appreciation for the intricate dynamics involved in managing a diverse global workforce.
Participating in the interview with Ms. Maya Sarah from Intel Malaysia deepens our in my understanding of the global HRM. Hearing how Intel balance their global standard with local labor laws, manage expatriate conversation, and promote diverse truth employee resource groups give me a real world insight.